Isaac Newton. I saw that apple fall on your head, and it had me thinking, what are your ideas of motion?
A constant speed object will only be stopped if it runs into another object or an external force, which will make it either slow down slowly or just boom, stop.
Go.
When an object that is still gets hit by an unbalanced force, the object will move and accelerate into that direction. It's like this. This is an unbalanced force, but since this one is bigger, it'll run and go through. If an object is still, and then an object with greater or equal force acts upon it, then the object will have to go in the opposite direction. So if it's just standing here, then the object will pull with the small object. Now that I've gave you some ideas that I have, what are your ideas of motion, Aristotle? Please.
Well, Newton, my friend, thank you for asking. All motion on Earth, I believe, is linear, and all motion out in the heavens, I think, is curved.
I believe all motion is linear on the planet Earth, meaning everything moves in a straight line. Let me show you.
I also believe myself that speed is related to mass. I also believe that removing motion stops the object in motion. And I also think that there are two kinds of motion. I believe in natural motion, which occurs naturally, and violent motion, which occurs violently.
I taught that the natural motion of falling bodies is to fall equal distances in equal time. This is what I call violent motion. You see, motion also depends on an applied movement. Once this movement stops, the motion of the object stops. For example, if I push this rock, the rock keeps moving until I stop pushing. Battle of the Ages, Newton versus Aristotle. Newton's laws of motion. An object at rest and an object in motion will continue what it's doing until affected by an external force. 2. Force equals mass times acceleration. 3. Every action has an equal or opposite force. Aristotle's laws of motion. 1. Nothing will move unless pushed. 2. The heavier you are, the faster you fall. 3. Speed is proportional to the density the object is falling through.